The planet we are doing is Earth, which is the third planet from the Sun, coinciding with Venus and Mars. Next is the type of planet that Earth is. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are all terrestrial planets, but the only one with an active hydrosphere is Earth. Along with that, Earth's composition consists of a crust, mantle, and a core. Earth's crust consists of 32% iron, 30% oxygen, 15% silicon, 14% magnesium, 3% sulfur, and 2% nickel, along with many other trace gases. Next is Earth's mantle, which consists of a hot, semi-solid rock. It is also nearly 1,802 miles thick. Lastly is the hot inner part of Earth, which is the core. It is the hottest and thickest part of Earth. It contains almost completely metal. Earth's mass, which is about 5.972 e24 kilograms. And lastly is Earth's diameter, which is about 7,918 miles.
Hey guys, continuing on the subject of Earth. Earth is 1 astronomical unit away from the Sun, which is about 150 million kilometers or so. Also, it takes 365.25 days to orbit around the Sun, with a 1-day rotation itself. An interesting aspect about Earth is its atmosphere. It makes the planet livable, and no other planet has it. It contains 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and 1% trace gases. Also, there's this thing called tectonics. Tectonics is the processes of change in a crust due to the motion of hot material underneath it. Earth has tectonic plates, and they never stop moving. And when they collide together, they can either form mountains or they can form valleys. Next, we are going to talk about Earth's natural satellite, the Moon. The Moon has light spots and dark spots. The dark spots are called mare, and they're from impact craters. The light spots we call surface. Also, the Moon goes through phases. It goes from a new moon to a waxing crescent, to a first quarter, to a waxing gibbous, to a full moon, to a waning crescent, to the third quarter, to the waning gibbous, and so forth, and it repeats. And this takes 28 days.
The Earth contains all the following: volcanoes, weathering and erosion, impact cratering, and an atmosphere. Volcanoes occur when molten rock moves from a planet's hot interior onto its surface. There are 1,900 known active volcanoes, and out of that, only 550 volcanoes have erupted at least once in historic times. There are 50 to 60 active volcanoes each year, and only 10 volcanoes may erupt each day. Weathering and erosion is when wind and water breaks down objects. Weathering by itself is a process of decomposition, breaking up, or changing the color of rock. Erosion is a process of eroding or being eroded by wind or other natural agents. Some types of weathering are mechanical weathering, the process of breaking big rocks into smaller ones. Chemical weathering, the erosion or disintegration of rocks, building materials, etc., caused by chemical reactions. And ice wedging is a crack in the ground formed by a narrow or thin piece of ice. Some types of erosion are soil erosion, the removal of topsoil faster than what the soil can form. Splash erosion, when raindrops hit the bare soil. And gully erosion, the removal of soil along drainage lines by surface water runoff. Impact cratering is when small objects sometimes hit the planet's surface so fast it causes an explosion. There are 94 known impact cratering on the Earth's surface. About 1 asteroid may make it to the Earth's surface, to the Earth's atmosphere before burning up. About every 2,000 years, a meteorite the size of a football will hit the Earth's surface and will make a lot of damage. And every few million years, a large meteorite will hit the Earth's surface and will make enough damage and may threaten the surface. The atmosphere is mainly formed from gases that poured out of volcanoes. If the gravity was strong enough to hold the gases in, they would stay by the Earth's surface. And if there was little gravity, the gases may be lost in outer space. Here was some information on volcanoes, weathering and erosion, impact cratering, and the atmosphere.